Oftentimes, because there's so much interest in a business, I can't give you my full attention. I wanted to share with you a couple of ways that you can get my attention and other brokers at Website Closers. And this also this applies for our target clients, our sellers, the target company you're interested in, so that we can quickly and efficiently get the right people in front of our clients and get deals done. That's the spirit behind this video. The first thing I evaluate is the strategic fit. I'm trying to get a perspective of how the target company and you fit. So kind of a ranking I do, this is kind of a mental ranking I do when I'm in communication with buyers, trying to understand if they have direct experience in the same category or niche as the company for sale, if they have an indirect experience with that same sector or category, or if there's no experience whatsoever, if it's just a financial transaction. And I rank these, A, B, and C, because none of these preclude or exclude a buyer from getting the deal. It just helps me understand a little bit better, like what the strategic fit is. When you're looking at a listing, one of the first things I would encourage you to do after you've received it is put together a response to me. Tell me you got it, number one. If you haven't seen it already, we have problems with email. The deliverability rate is low. There's spam filters that block communications, and I like to know that I'm not sending out to avoid. This isn't a radio station. I'm not a podcast host. I need communication back and forth. Let me know that you got my offer memo. If at this point in time you've signed an NDA. Also, tell me, how do you strategically fit with the company? The next part is your experience. What sort of experience do you have in mergers and acquisitions? In that response, tell me your experience. If you're part of a firm or a group that's closed a whole bunch of deals, let me know. Conversely, if you're a first-time buyer, let me know. It doesn't preclude you from doing deals with us. I just need to understand who I'm dealing with, and so I can properly guide you to get you to the point where we can get a deal done. And also let me know, have you done a deal with Website Closers? And if so, who? Who are you working with? That's helpful. Don't beat around the bush around this. Just tell me. Explain to me. That way I can get you to the front of the line. Your financing. What are the contingencies you have? How are your deals structured? Preference goes to cash buyers, people without or people without financing contingencies. In the middle of the road are offers that are between 30 and 50% of the deal is financed. And then towards the bottom of the pack are groups and individuals that are financing more than 51%. This also includes SBA borrowers. The more the financing contingency and the more the financing is on a deal, oftentimes the longer that it takes to get it done. Frequently there's more breakage because now we're not just dealing with you. Of course, we're dealing with your funding source, your investors, your bank, your LPs, etc. If you can share with me your financing structure, that's really helpful. You can stand out if you're a cash buyer or if you've got dry powder on your balance sheet and you're acquiring deals. That is a huge opportunity to stand out amongst the rest, because that's a small, select, elite group of buyers. Many times those buyers are getting a lot of our deals too. To get you to the front of the line, and for deals under $10 million, I highly recommend sending me a personal financial statement. This often is a tough pill to swallow. Buyers out there don't want to share their financial information. Okay, you don't have to. If you did, that'll get my attention. If you show me a recent bank or brokerage statement, you can blur out the sensitive information. That really gets my attention. That'll really get the attention of the seller. I won't share it with the seller. I will keep that exclusive and confidential between you and I. But that gives me the confidence to look at the seller and tell them, This person's got cash. They may not necessarily be using it all. Again, they may be using some financing, using some leverage. That's fine. But it lets me know that we've got, someone of means on the other end. I list a lot of larger businesses, a lot of larger listings, and if it's with somebody that has no liquidity or very low liquidity, that diminishes my confidence that the deal can get done with you. I'm sorry, that's just how it works. Also, send me a link to your LinkedIn profile, or cut and paste the summary of it into an email. I don't have a whole lot of time to go investigate everybody. When I'm getting 80 to 250 NDAs to respond to, the more clear and more direct you can be with me via email, nate@websiteclosers.com, the quicker I can respond, because it's not just me responding. I have an administrative assistant, and the quicker it is, if you can just, our email back and forth has got to be tight. It needs to be direct. It needs to be blunt. I'm a blunt and direct individual. I don't take it personal. What's going on with deals and that sort of stuff. Don't take my direct and concise and brief communication personal either. Until we form a relationship, until we have a working relationship, until we have done deals together, you're just someone looking at businesses. You're not a unique snowflake. I don't say that to be unkind. I just don't know who you are yet. You can let me know who you are by doing some of this stuff if we've never had a conversation or a relationship before. Remember too, as we start to do deals together, we form a relationship. That's how our relationship is forged in fire, doing deals together. I want to have buyers that I can go to and I can take deals to that I have done deals with, and I have them. If you're not one of those, let's make you one. If you can, again, reiterating, some kind of a statement about how the target business is a strategic fit for you and how you are a strategic fit for the business, oftentimes that overcomes any and every sort of initial objection that a seller would have. They're building businesses that are their babies, and they want them to go to somebody that's going to see it grow, especially if there's a component of an earnout or equity. They need to have trust in the fact that you can grow the business, or they're going to miss a tremendous amount of the business's upside, because they're tied to your performance after acquisition. If you need a personal financial statement, along with wherever you saw this video, should be a link as well. I will post one in the description below so you can get to it, and you can fill that out and send it over, or if you've got something else, then that's fine too. And then again, just reiterating, if you can share a statement about your merger and acquisition experience, that is awesome, especially if you have it. But if you don't, if you don't have experience, if you're a first-time buyer or first-time acquirer, that's fine too. Just tell me. That way I know how to guide you through the process. I'm Nate Lind, and I help people interested in buying or selling online businesses get the transaction done without the deal falling apart. If you're looking to buy or sell online businesses, then be sure to keep tuning in for more videos like this one. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications about new videos and interviews. Also, if you own an online business and you're curious of how much it's worth, click the link below to get a free business valuation with a member of our team.